And it's time now for hashtag Watch This. Joe, you're stuck with all the ladies this morning.
Yes, it's okay. Listen, school's out for the summer. Well, at least for my daughter, it is. And the Holderness family, they want to remind you that, well, if you still have your kids in school, you need to do something special for their teacher. So here's the newest Holderness family video. Watch this.
This family.
Ring, ring, that's the bell. Class is now in session, and we're here to give America a little suggestion. Before that summertime vacation you plan, find a teacher and give them a hand. They work extra hours with their kids every day. They don't do it for the money, but they do it anyway. They buy a lot of those supplies that you see on the shelf. And you know that homework doesn't grade itself, so come on, let's all show our appreciation. Say thanks a billion to the teachers of our nation. When they walk in, just smile and stand and give them a hand. Yeah, give them a hand. Make a gesture that is grand. Stand and cheer. Yeah, you know it's gonna make their year. You can give them a hand.
So there they are, they're back. I really like the Holderness family.
Those kids must have a blast.
Yeah. This is what they do for a full-time job. He used to be in news, and she was also in news or something like that. They both quit their jobs. And I don't know if you noticed, at the very start of this video, it actually said, brought to you by Target. So they get
they've
sponsors.
Gotten sponsorship now?
They get sponsors, and that's how they feed their family based on these videos. So it's very, really fascinating. But the video, it's making a good point. You know,
Mustache coach.
your kids may be out of school like mine are, but some of the teachers are still there for like another week,
Yeah,
you know, cleaning up. And so it may still be time for you to drop off some things at your students' school and just say, hey, thanks, because teachers do a whole lot for our kids.
Joe, do you remember your favorite teacher growing up?
My favorite teacher, you know, I can barely remember like yesterday when I had for lunch. I do remember a Mr. Conway, and he actually had called in my parents for a meeting. That was
not my dad.
The only time that ever happened. And then I had a Miss Svilar, and we all made fun of her name, except I remember her most because she was my journalism teacher. We did the school newspaper and all those things, so really helped to where I guess I am today.
Very cool. Mine was Miss Bev Miller in 5th grade.
See, I went to Catholic school, so I was always in trouble. So I can't really say like
No favorite teachers.
Yeah.
Do you remember yours?
My 5th grade teacher also. Her name was Miss Sappleton. She was fantastic. Also my 11th grade calculus teacher, and for some reason I'm blanking on her name right now, but she was wonderful.
Well, a big thank you to all the teachers out there.
Yes.
We, of course, appreciate all of you. Yeah. Stay with us, you guys. Joe, that was great. We'll be back in a little bit, you guys. It's time now for hashtag Watch This. Joe Pollock joins us now. Hey, Joe, what you got for us?
Good morning. Well, when you go in the ocean, you'll never know when you're come in contact with something that might be a little scary. Now, Luke, he was on a stand-up paddleboard about 220 yards off the coast when he saw this. Watch this.
Monster?
Nessie?
Nettie.
Oh, that's so cool.
See the...
It's beautiful. Wow.
The killer whale apparently checked him out for about 5 minutes, and then the guy decided to pull out his cell phone.
That is so cool.
Wow, that's incredible.
Get this, the whale even had a nibble on his board.
He probably was like, what you doing up there, buddy?
Wow.
That is beautiful.
Where was this? Do we know?
It was off the coast of California.
That's incredible.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah.
This next one, though, it might be a little scarier. Now, this man decides to go snorkeling in the Gulf. They are filming and collecting lionfish in about 93 feet of water.
Wow.
Watch this.
Ooh.
So he is down about 90 feet in the Gulf, and then he turns around and realizes he sees something. And you can hear him say, "Oh my!"
Cage Willie.
As you can see, there is a shark coming towards him. So he pulls out his
Water pistol?
Wow.
And he says that he was taught if you stand your ground and act strong,
They'll leave you alone.
that they'll leave you alone. It's when
Really?
you act timid and scared that they
know
actually
they
come
gotcha.
after you. Yeah.
Really?
Like, you
So-
don't scare me, shark.
Yeah, the man estimated that the shark was about 10 feet long, and he said at no time did the shark seem aggressive. You know, I've kind of heard that sharks aren't as bad as we make them out
Yeah,
to
all
be.
the movies just make them scary. I
Yeah.
think
Jaws is, you know, a little
they have terrible eyesight too, so they don't know what they're going after necessarily. If someone gets a shark bite,
I don't know.
it's
I
not a
think
shark
they're pretty
attack.
terrifying.
watches
I'm going
Shark
to
Week.
disagree with
It's
all of
a
you.
Well, no,
long
here's the
fight.
thing.
I don't watch Shark Week. I'm just.
Britt, you're right. They are terrifying, but that's a human response. There's nothing necessarily to be terrified about.
I'm sure the dolphin would be pretty terrified to see a shark come up on them.
Yeah, so a killer whale and now I've heard the killer whale is like one of the softest, like easygoing animals that you can come across in the
Which
ocean.
is ironic, yeah, considering their name.
their names.
Right.
Is it
Yeah.
the blue whale that's the one that's supposed to be a little bit more
Or like the whale
aggressive?
shark or something.
Yeah, I'm not sure, but I know the killer whale is not what its name is made out to be.
Right, those are more. They're
Well,
more
that's
relaxed.
just Free Willy. I mean,
unless you take them.
thanks so much, Joe. Those are great videos. Now I want to do a little research
I
on,
want to
on
watch Free
sharks.
Willy.
Want to watch that later?
Yeah.
Okay. That's my
Thanks so
favorite
much,
movie.
Joe. Those were great.
I have it on
Stay with
VHS.
us, you guys. We'll be back in just a minute.
Song in there.